bastardized. And so I was surprised to hear you use the term because historically, as you know, because I think you're quite brilliant, that woke is a word used by the Black community to note that we must be aware of social injustices.
But words migrate.
Why is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, and originally that was absolutely a great thing. Alert to injustice, who's not for that? But words do migrate. Now, I'll use any term you want.
Okay.
Because maybe that is a word that's triggering, and so let's not use that word. I don't know, want to call it the super far left, but don't tell me the left
or maybe the super far right.
Well, he's talking about the left. Well, then
okay, but we talk.
Bright studio lights, a live audience, and sunny Hostin sitting across from Bill Maher. Many viewers felt he came to the show ready to speak honestly and challenge the usual conversations on daytime TV. Within minutes, people believed the mood of the show had changed. The audience noticed it, the panel noticed it, and the discussion quickly became more intense. Welcome back to the channel. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Now, let's get back to the story.
Trump is almost the same age as him,
I know.
but Trump doesn't present that way. You know, you look at somebody right away, you can kind of just sum them up. I mean, we are not young, but we don't present as old.
Yeah.
Biden does. I saw him yesterday making that speech.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, he's cadaver-like.
But his brain is good. He's still great.
Well, here's what I said. Like when I came back after the strike in September, I said he should get out because he's just lost the faith of people. It's not fair. He's actually done a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But I said he's going to be Ruth Bader Biden. That's the term I use. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She stayed too long at the fair.
Yeah.
I remember Obama had her over to the White House, like in 2013, to hint, you know, hey, spend more time with the grandkids. That would not be a good idea, Ruth. And she didn't take the hint, and she was not in good health, and she stayed too long, and she ruined her legacy and got the Supreme Court now to be a pretty right.
Then Bill Maher said something that quickly caught everyone's attention. He said President Biden looked old, a concern that many voters had already been talking about. Many viewers felt his comment changed the mood in the studio. For months, people had argued about Biden's age and fitness, with different media voices giving different opinions. Maher did not raise his voice or make a dramatic speech. He simply shared his view in a calm way. Many people felt that quiet approach made his words even more powerful and started a bigger conversation.
Struck me that in the first segment you used the term woke, and you said that woke is what was sort of ruining everything. And I know that you're
No, I didn't say ruining everything. I said that's why Trump could get reelected.
That's why Trump could get reelected.
Yeah.
So the term woke has been, in my view, co-opted by the right and weaponized and bastardized. And so I was surprised to hear you use the term because historically, as you know, because I think you're quite brilliant, that woke is a word used by the Black community to note that we must be aware of social injustices.
But words migrate.
Why is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, and originally that was absolutely a great thing. Alert to injustice, who's not for that? But words do migrate. Now, I'll use any term you want.
Okay.
Because maybe that is a word that's triggering, and so let's not use that word. I don't know, want to call it the super far left, but don't tell me the left
or maybe the super far right.
Well, he's talking about the left. Well, then
okay, but we talked about that.
But many viewers felt the discussion became even more interesting after that. Bill Maher criticized what he called woke culture, not justice, civil rights, or equality. Critics of the exchange said Sunny Hostin responded by treating his comments as if they were aimed at those larger issues instead. Some people believe this changed the focus of the debate. They felt Maher noticed the shift right away, and his reaction showed that he understood what was happening. That moment quickly became one of the most talked about parts of the discussion.
I can't say it enough. I think they're the bigger threat. But don't tell me that the left hasn't changed. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when it was the conservatives who hated the Jews.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a joke. But,
Too dark.
Well, maybe it is, but it's true. I mean, you know, if I had any doubt that I was right about the change that's happened in the left, watching people protest for a terrorist organization like Hamas, that straightened me up pretty.
Then the conversation became even more intense. Bill Maher said the word woke does not mean what it used to. He argued that its meaning has changed over time and that many people now see it very differently. Some longtime liberals have also said they no longer recognize parts of the movement they once supported. Maher was not criticizing the past. He was saying he believes things have changed. Many viewers felt that point connected with people who now feel caught between different political views.
It's just astounding to me that they can't tell the good guys from the bad guys. I mean, just morally. I mean, let me tell you, if you're for Hamas, just live in Gaza for a day. And I'm not talking about while the war is on. I mean, before the war. Trust me, you would go running and screaming and begging to live in Tel Aviv, a place that has your values. I mean, women have no, I mean, this is a show watched by a lot of women. Women have no rights in this place. And a lot of majority Muslim countries around the world. I mean, there is no equal rights as far as speech, dress, opportunities for education, reproductive rights, freedom from sexual violence, freedom from sexual harassment.
The LGBTQ community.
I mean, yes. You that too. But you throw around the term apartheid. There is a gender apartheid.
Then many people noticed another moment that stood out. Bill Maher stopped speaking in general ideas and gave specific examples. He talked about women's rights, gay rights, free speech, and religious freedom. He then compared those values with Hamas, arguing that the group's beliefs are very different from the values many progressives support. Many viewers felt this raised a difficult question about whether those positions could be supported at the same time. Maher made his point calmly, without raising his voice, and the discussion quickly spread online.
War, and they were attacked, and they're defending themselves. Now, this is a war. Do you think Hamas needs to be destroyed? This is the question.
Yes.
You do?
Yes. So how can we get out with a ceasefire?
All right. So Hamas needs to be destroyed because they are a terrorist organization who say openly that they want to commit genocide on the Jewish people, on the state of Israel. That's what from the river to the sea means, okay? And they say it very openly. They said, we did this attack. They've attacked Israel 5 times. They've started 5 wars since they were given that land back. They could have chosen to turn that place into any place they wanted to, and they took a lot of money that they took from the international community, and they spent it on bombs and guns and building tunnels. So if they need to be destroyed, how do we do that? It's a war. I don't know how to do that, and you don't know how to do that. I assume the Israeli... Of course, everybody is, but that's what happens in a war. Here's a way to stop that. Stop attacking Israel.
He did not need to raise his voice because many viewers felt the contradiction spoke for itself. Then the discussion took another turn. The focus shifted from who started the conflict to the damage caused by the war. Bill Maher argued that war is always terrible, but that does not make every decision simple. He said that if someone believes Hamas should be defeated, they also have to accept that war is never clean or easy. Some viewers felt the panel did not fully answer his point, and that moment became another major topic of discussion online.
I mean, a conservative once said to me, what you guys in the liberal side of it don't get about Donald Trump is we don't like him either.
Yeah.
It's just that in this country, it's binary. I mean, gender may not be binary, but politics is. You only get 2 choices. And the stuff that they are afraid of, they see Donald Trump as a bulwark against, you know, and that stuff is a lot closer to the home. It's like my kid is coming home from school and they're not allowed to tell me if they're transitioning. The school is going to take the side of the kid over the parent, stuff like that. There is a lot of crazy stuff on the left. I mean, this book, there's stuff that each side is going to like and probably stuff they're not going to like so much in there because that's the answer to the Donald Trump situation is what's going to get him elected is this woke stuff that a lot of people in this country just don't.
Then came the moment many people started sharing online. Bill Maher said that some very outspoken voices on the far left may be pushing voters away and, in his view, helping Donald Trump politically. He argued that extreme political messages can sometimes have the opposite effect of what people intend. Many viewers felt the studio became very quiet after his comment. Some agreed with his point, while others strongly disagreed. The moment quickly spread across social media and became one of the biggest parts of the discussion.
It's just nothing.
Yeah.
And it's narrative over truth. You know, I mean, it's not like when I hear people talk on either side of it, I always think they're lying. They're just telling me half of it.
Yeah.
And I never trust them anywhere until I check out the other half.
Then Bill Maher made another point that many viewers remembered. He said that today, people often care more about the story than the facts. In his view, labels, emotions, and group loyalty can matter more than finding the truth. He argued that this way of thinking has become common in politics, the media, and other public discussions. Many viewers felt he was challenging the way these conversations are often handled. His comments quickly became another major topic of debate online.
This is a word that's triggering, but I mean, those concepts that are different than they were 5 years ago. I mean, we used to do, well, you did it. I was a guest on what was the homeless show? Comic Relief.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You were, great show.
Yeah.
And homeless was a term that I thought we kind of came up with because people were calling them bums and vagrants and hobos.
Now that's
homeless. Now, no.
It's unhoused.
Well, it's people experiencing homelessness. But they're experiencing it on the street.
Yeah.
Okay, the liberal view of that was for compassion's sake. We're the liberals. We're compassion. Let's get these people off the street.
Yeah.
That's not the view of the, whatever word we're going to come up with for this. Their view of the homeless is they're an endangered species that needs to be protected in their natural habitat, living their best life under a bridge.
Then the discussion took another turn. Bill Maher talked about language instead of policy. He argued that people often spend more time changing words than solving real problems. He gave the example of how terms like homeless changed to unhoused and then to people experiencing houselessness. Maher said that even though the words changed, the problem itself did not. He suggested that changing language alone cannot fix serious issues like poverty. Many viewers felt this point made them think, and the moment quickly became another topic of debate online.
But for me, you know, the bottom line is that the term woke is now being used to ridicule people who are advocating against social injustice. And I think it's become, you know, sort of co-opted into this alleged culture war. And I was quite frankly insulted by what Bill Maher had to say. I think he completely missed the mark in so many ways. And we don't have time for me to outline them. But he just missed.
Then many viewers felt the debate changed again. Critics said Sunny Hostin focused on saying she was offended instead of directly answering Bill Maher's argument. They argued that feeling offended is an emotional response, not a complete answer to a debate. Bill Maher stayed with his original point and did not change the subject. Many viewers felt he handled the moment calmly, and the discussion quickly became another widely shared clip online.
Is this something? The Mandalorian's Gina Carano is a person I'd never heard of and resent that I have now. She's some conservative wrestling chick who kicks ass on a show I wouldn't watch if I was in prison. And she made some Nazi analogy. Who doesn't these days? You're like the Nazis is the new I don't like you.
Many people believe Bill Maher has been making the same argument for years. He has said for a long time that politics, comedy, colleges, and the media have changed in ways that concern him. In the past, some critics called him old or out of touch, but others now believe some of his warnings were worth listening to. Supporters say that even after facing strong criticism over the years, he has stayed consistent with his views. Many viewers felt that was one of the biggest surprises in the debate.
But if he was alive today, he would too. And if you weren't alive, if you were alive then, you wouldn't. Portland Public Schools has a plan now to teach kids that the idea of gender being mainly binary was brought here by white colonizers. The curriculum guide says, when the United States was colonized by white settlers, their views around gender were forced upon the people already living here. Not even Star Trek would try that story. Where they discover a planet and give them separate bathrooms. It's like they finally discovered a unified theory of wokeness, incorporating all their ideas about race, gay, gender, and colonizers, like the New World was a great big diverse dance club and the Pilgrims were the bridge and tunnel crowd who came in and ruined everything.
In the end, many people felt this discussion was about more than just Sunny Hostin or Bill Maher. They believed it showed the pressure many people in the media face to agree with certain opinions and avoid asking difficult questions. Supporters of Maher said he chose to speak honestly instead of following the usual script. They felt that once someone challenges the normal way of doing things, people begin to see the conversation differently. Many viewers believe that was the biggest takeaway from the debate. What do you think? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update.